So I'm going to go over my morning smoothie, what I've been having for my supplements. I'll give you generic names as well as the actual one, the names of from the brand that I use, okay? So I'm going to pop them into my smoothie in the order of what I think priority. Let's say you want to build up to what supplements you have in stock. And you want to build up to it. So number one, where is it? This one. Always have 2 liters of water a day. So that's what just be steady on it. You can do more, don't be too ambitious, just consistent. I've already gotten here some like chickpea protein powder, frozen berries and yogurt, just normal yogurt. Okay, that's for flavor. This is for flavor. The berries, part of it, lots of antioxidants in berries, makes it taste nice. So for my well-being, I like to have fiber, probiotic, magnesium powder, especially because my goal is to actually get back into lifting some weights and pack on some muscle, all that talk. So magnesium powder, fiber plus probiotic, greens, this is like spirulina or what have you. I've also got some powdered reds. So phyto reds are things like raspberry fruit, acai fruits, tomato, strawberry, carrot, blackberry, pomegranate. So all those sort of red coloured foods. Coloured food is brilliant for you. So I'm building up to getting the phyto golds as well, and the probiotic powder. I also have liquid collagen. This is Life, so it also has chondroitin in it. So it's good for the aging joints. I've got sore joints. I'm getting to that age and I'm 15 kilos overweight. They've had a beating over the last 5 years. And Shape, which is a combination of CLA, healthy purified lipids, and type 2 collagen and hyaluronic acid, which is what helps keep your skin plump, your muscles plump, and your skin and your tendons all nice and stretchy. These are premium products. These are quite expensive, but they've changed my world. If you saw me skip, I haven't been able to skip in a very long time, but after dosing myself up with these 2 products, I finally have the springiness back in my tendons and my muscles, and I can handle my weight on my feet and my legs. My knees can move, my lower hips and back, they are supple and springy now, and so I can actually do the exercise. That's the main thing. Supplements are so that you can continue doing the exercise you need to be well and healthy. So if you haven't got enough for all your supplements types, I would start with fiber plus probiotic. Okay, fiber plus a probiotic. Probiotics are the bacteria that help you. So I use 2 scoops, I think it is. 2 little scoops. This is what keeps your bum clean because it cleans out your colon, your intestines, keeps it moving. You need to do at least a month of this probably. So I would do probiotic and fiber. Next, I would do magnesium. We don't have enough magnesium in Aotearoa, in our soil, and in our food. All of these products, by the way, you can buy whether you're in Australia, New Zealand, the USA, and Canada. So I have 1 scoop of magnesium. This helps for reducing muscle cramps, mild spasms, aches and pains, supporting muscle relaxation and post-exercise recovery. So this is what I take. I take plenty of this when I'm lifting weights. You need to be able to condition your muscles. Probiotic first, magnesium second. Greens, I have my phyto greens third. So this is like, you can build up to these over the weeks and months, all right? It's not something you have to do right now. The best way to make contact with me if you want to know how to buy this particular lot, which is sent directly to your door within a couple of days, maybe 3 days, is to just leave a comment on this video, and I'll tell you how to get your hands on some of these. And when there are specials and sales and all that kind of thing, you might score a good deal. Next is Phyto Reds. This is my brand new container. Now, supplementing is never good on its own, right? It's not the be all end all. You don't not eat well. It just means that if you get all your nutrients up front in the beginning of the day, you win your day quickly, and then the rest of it is all up to you. You can practice getting better over time with the rest of your eating and exercise. Okay, so this is what it smells nice. It's like a reddy color. Broad spectrum blend of red and phytonutrient rich superfoods. So this one is one scoop. So that's the order I would do for a smoothie. Probiotic plus fiber, magnesium, greens like spirulina chlorella. This one is called Phyto Greens by Axis. This is Phyto Reds by Axis. If you can't afford these, grab yourself capsicums. Green capsicum, red capsicum. You can get orange capsicum, have a slice of each every day. You'll get all your vitamin C, everything in that. Cool. So that's my smoothie once I've done that. Now, my magic formula are these two products. So this is my liquid collagen. I'm in love with these. Now, for context, this is not to just sell you shit, because I'm not selling them. This is so that you know what are the premium products that will get you to where you want to go faster. Okay, so I'm taking my life. I reckon if you were religious or consistent with your supplements for 1 to 2 months, taking them every day, you will see results that then you just maintain with your food. Okay. After that, you just maintain it by having, yummy, the Kai version of these products. Collagen, bone broth, lots of it, boil ups. Okay. Hinu, bone marrow. But if you don't eat all of that stuff often, you probably should supplement until you slowly but surely work up your levels. Okay, now I'm having my CLA. Long story is, it's conjugated linoleic acid. That's like saying it's a very expensive, purified lipid that they then add more collagen to it and more hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is what they inject into your face, into your lips, into your face to plump out the wrinkles. It's a molecule that attracts water. So it attracts moisture to it, which is why when you have it in your skin and your face and in your diet, it holds water and moisture. So for your face, that makes you not, this is why my face is looking like this. It's not because I've been dosing up on this. I started on it purposely so that my skin would improve. All my skin tags fell off of my neck. I have about maybe 10 on each side. I had previously all my neck was. So I'm convinced, for me, I'm like, yo, that's what I'm doing. But then I started feeling my physical improvements, meaning I can now exercise again and skip, as you saw in the other video. Okay, so we have 15 mils of this. So great if you're on keto, low carb diets, purified lipid, conjugated lipoic acid with a nice dose of collagen and hyaluronic acid, which is where the skin plumping comes from. Now, why it works for your muscles and your tendons is actually a little bit of science. So, and if you haven't seen my previous videos on my stories, Instagram, I have a Bachelor of Science and I majored in animal science and agricultural sciences at Massey University in New Zealand. And in that I did animal nutrition, bit of chemistry, biology, biochemistry, all that kind of stuff. So I'll try and translate this a little into layman's terms. How collagens and lipoic acids and fats, lipids, and hyaluronic acids work to improve your well-being in your muscles and your body is they basically, if we take your tendons and your muscles over time as the wear and tear happens, so you have wear and tear, and they get dry. They get dry, they get depleted of collagen, water, all the things that it needs to move smoothly, like a bike chain, okay, a nice smooth bike chain. Now, if that bike chain, the oil starts to clog up, it gets clogged up with dirt, or you run out of the oil, or you leave it sitting in the shed too long, it all gets crusted. And it used to be liquid, but now it's crusty. And that chain doesn't work so well, okay? And the chain falls off the cog, off the wheel on the bike. Same thing. That's what happens with age and with sitting in office jobs a lot. That's what happens. It happens in here to our hips, our pelvis bones, our groin, tendons in there, IT bands, neck. My neck is forward too much. I need it back here like this, and I'm having to retrain it. Okay, and that's quite sore because I've been like this so much with working. All of this gets stuck. All the muscles and tendons get dried and crusted into that position. And then when we don't use them, use our bum, our back, our hamstrings, they get depleted. It's not moving through. So how these kind of products work is that they provide an influx, like an excess of good moisture absorbing molecules like the hyaluronic acid and the collagen, and it gives our body the building blocks that it needs. It sucks them up into the muscles and the tendons, and it starts going, oh, okay, so it's got everything it needs to get oiled and start moving those joints again, okay, and producing the collagen and the chondroitin that it needs to not have all the joints and muscles clashing against each other. So also your tendons, so you'll notice your Achilles tendons, my Achilles tendons have become stretchy again, stretchy and resilient without getting inflamed. So I'm actually able to exercise. So for anybody who's wondering, that's actually how supplements work. Supplements themselves don't help you to get muscles and to look amazing. The supplements help you to keep really, really healthy and give yourself all the building blocks you need so that when you're working out, whether it's walking, exercise, or weights, your body doesn't get depleted. When you don't get depleted, you have the energy to continue, because change normally takes about 8 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks to 12 weeks for any sort of muscle, fitness, CrossFit, weight loss programs to really show. 8 to 12 weeks. And most people fall off before then because it becomes really hard work and really makes you feel sick. So if you don't feel sick during your program and you can carry on, that's where the success comes from. So just recap, I've made my smoothie. I'm going to hop off and make that soon. And I've got berries, yogurt, chickpea protein powder, and some water in there, not milk. Doesn't matter if you have milk. I've also got, and this is the order, if you can't afford all of your supplements, just buy one at a time and build up over time. I've got fiber and probiotic. It goes in first. You should get that first. After that, I would prioritize magnesium. We don't have enough. We're deficient in our soil and our kai in New Zealand. I would then get greens. I have powdered greens and I have powdered reds. These two, or this one is a luxury. Greens is important if you don't eat greens every day. If you can't afford these, you know what you should buy? Whole capsicums. A green one and a red one and an orange one. Have a slice of those the size of your thumb every day. You'll get all the vitamin C you've ever needed in a day from those 3 slices. My doctor told me that years ago, and she was a digestion specialist for allergies. So that was 20 years ago. She was a specialist. Country in New Zealand. Capsicum, she said. A slice of capsicum. Now, I always have capsicum and I do my powders because I'm a big unit. Like I'm 100 kgs on a light day. I'm going to be dropping down to the 80s this year and then building back up to the 90s with some packing on some muscle. But I'm a big unit. I got to eat a whole capsicum. Anyway, followed by a dose of these. These are 1 tablespoon a day. I have 2 because I'm trying to change my life around after being sick for quite a few years now. Ka kite anō, I'm going to do my this thing and I'm going to be loading up with this video along with the exercise plans into a playlist for everybody who is interested in my gut health well-being program that I'm running over the next 4 months. All free, because we've got to get fabulous and fit and healthy and well together. And from being healthy and well, then we build the goals of our life, right? Can't neglect our tinana and our wairua and just focus on money and our material things all the time. Niha. Ori ora.